Good morning. Today we are going to read Shakespeare's sonnet number 60, like as the waves make towards the pebble shore. Before that, just a little bit about Shakespeare. As I told you earlier also, William Shakespeare, he was born in 1564 in Stratford-upon-Avon in England, but the exact date of his birth is unknown. Since he was baptized on 26th April 1564, baptized means given a name, जिसको हम बोलते हैं नामकरण संस्कार. So he was given a name on 26th April 1564, so it is assumed that he was born somewhere in 1564. He was a great playwright, actor and a poet, and he is known for writing many successful theatre plays. He is also known as the Bard of Avon. Bard means a poet. And besides his great plays, he has written over 150 poems during his lifetime. Now, these poems were mostly 14 lines poem known as sonnets. So he has written sonnets on a variety of themes, and his sonnets are composed of 14 lines, which are divided into 3 quatrains and a final concluding couplet. Couplet means 2 lines, rhyming AB AB, CD CD, EF EF, and the couplet goes G G. Now, this sonnet form and rhyme scheme is also known as the English or the Shakespearean sonnet. Now let us come to this sonnet, like as the waves. I'll read it out to you. Like as the waves make towards the pebble shore, so do our minutes hasten to their end, each changing place with that which goes before, in sequent toil all forwards to contend. Nativity, once in the main of light, crawls to maturity, wherewith being crowned, crooked eclipses gainst his glory fight, and time that gave doth now his gift confound. Time doth transfix the flourish set on youth, and delves the parallels in beauty's brow, feeds on the rarities of nature's truth, and nothing stands but for his sight to mow. And now, the final couplet. And yet to times in hope my words shall stand, praising thy worth despite his cruel hand. So we see that in the first lines of this sonnet, the speaker begins with a clear and beautiful description of time. He uses a metaphor to compare the progression of time to the movement of waves towards the pebble shore. Now, life is fast and there is never enough time to do everything that one wants to. So, the moments, they move as the waves do, in and out, and one replacing the next. So here we see that the metaphor means the comparison, is that of the tide. Just as the waves cycle forward and replace one another on the beach, so do the minutes. They also struggle forward in a sequent toil. Toil means to work hard. Now in the next 4 lines of this sonnet, the speaker describes nativity and everything that has ever been born. Here the speaker tells the story of human life in time by comparing it to that of the sun at birth, that is nativity. Now the sun rises over the ocean, which is the main of light. Then it crawls means walks upon its knees towards noon. Noon means the crown of maturity. And then we see that it is suddenly undone by crooked eclipses. Eclipse means जिसको हम बोलते हैं ग्रहण लगना, सूरज की रोशनी को ग्रहण लगना, and which fight against and confound the sun's glory, means the sun's rays are stopped by the crooked eclipse. Now none of it stays young or new forever. So we see that it crawls through time to maturity, where it finds its light and peak. And there are numerous obstacles to that peak. And this obstacle is in the form of crooked eclipses. So these crooked eclipses, they try to fight against the sun's glory. And this time, which was once a friend carrying one towards the penultimate moments of their life, suddenly it goes adverse and it takes its gift back. So here in the second quatrain we see that the use of metaphor again, but now the focus shifts from the passage of time to the passage of human life by using the metaphor of the sun during the span of one whole day. As I told you that first it crawls forward out of the sea, then it is crowned with maturity in the sky, then suddenly it is darkened by the crooked eclipses of age as time takes back, retracts. Retracts means takes back its original gift. Then come to the third quatrain, the next line. Time is depicted as a ravaging monster, and it herds youthful flourish, that is the growth, and digs wrinkles in the brow of beauty, and this time also gobbles up nature's beauties. Gobbles means to swallow. Here the speaker adds that it is time's job to destroy the beauty of youth that it once bestowed means showered, and create wrinkles on beauty's brow. The perfect smoothness of youth is corrupted by the parallels. Now, time even feeds on the rarities of nature's truth. Means the most beautiful things in nature, they also fall victim to the power of time. And there is nothing that time does not touch with its scythe. Scythe is the tool for cutting the crop. So these lines use imagery to refer to the figure of death as a grim reaper. Reaper means फसलों को काटने वाला. So these were the three quatrains, and in the last two lines, that is the couplet, the speaker concludes by saying that his verses will last into the future and they will continue to praise the youth's worth no matter what time tries to do. So each quatrain is a single argument through metaphor. We see that time passes relentlessly. Human life is cripplingly short before it quickly succumbs. Succumbs means to die or to give up, to age and decay. And here we see that time is a ravager responsible for the downfall of men's lives. So, in the last or concluding couplet, the speaker stunningly declares that he has found a way to confound time. Confound means to perplex or confuse. How? By his verse. Despite time's cruel hand, his poems will live on and continue to praise the worth of the beloved. That his poems will remain immortal, they won't die with time, and will enable the young man's beauty to live forever.